say that they have a disgusting early composition. Crowd control, here you go. Slowdown effect, here you go. And Blacklist just need to put... Actually, did they take the 3 picks from each side for the same roles? Or maybe we can see that a flex pick happen with the Arlet?
Yeah, Arlet might be the most flexed hero here. Obviously, it can be played position 5. They want to keep that intact. That's why they didn't pick any another XP lane or another roamer. What you get from the Lilia, however, is that you have a lot of front to back, which is a problem for the Tigreal as well as the Valentina, because Valentina, they also want to play that way, and obviously having the Lilia allows you to do that.
Even the Martis, man. Even the
Exactly.
Martis might regret this, given the Lilia. Y'all remember MPLI? Y'all remember Aqua baiting out a Decimate, sending him all the way back to his teammates, and then getting clapped. So that's a very possible thing.
I think it's reasonable right now to see SMG go in their second phase of banning to ban that Matilda, because Team Blacklist took too much time to take that hero. But again, they might just have a surprising hero up their sleeves.
It was either Aqua or Hodge. I take it back. It's a blur, MPLI. But here we go. We see the Kacha, the Brody band out. There's the Matilda finally. Still no gold laners, though. I can see it now. MTB setting up the Bruno.
Yep, I think Bruno just is the perfect hero for this.
Coach Pao.
I think it's worth it to ban that out, because there's not really a lot that you can counter it with. Maybe if they are planning to pick up something like Ixia, that could be good.
Oh yeah,
it's much better.
Yeah.
Ban it out.
Well, having a look at the draft phase after it ended, we see that they had one rumor to the ban list, also a gold laner from both sides. So I would actually say Oheb, he is called the Filipino sniper for a reason, right?
Yep.
You still have the Beatrix.
Oh wow, you're right. It's never bad.
Come on, Dexter.
Oh, Dexter.
Claude.
Right.
Okay. There's the Claude. That means that you can probably play Irthel if you're Team SMG, because what else is left, right? Oh, actually, now they can play the Ixia. They can go Ixia
they have good
Digi.
setup.
It's okay, given that
Ixia Minotaur.
it's a pretty straightforward front to back. Yes. Oh, and the Minotaur answers Oheb.
exactly.
It answers the Claude. I wonder if Coach Pao's thinking the same.
Oh, wait. If they go Ixia Minotaur, and then what if it's the Renejay egg that they're
Yeah, that's what I was asking
because
about.
Because Fredrin plus Diggy is actually nasty.
He can just do anything he wants.
Oh,
All right.
Oh.
So it's neither.
Okay, they don't want to plant themselves.
Yep.
Team SMG, I'm liking it. The evolution right before our eyes.
Yes.
They don't want to commit to a one-track strategy. They want to be able to move around. I guess that's one of their strengths.
I love it. I love it. It's much better than RD actually.
And we have seen Sasa actually when he played against Fireflux, he was doing really good on that Beatrix. So I expect nothing less than perfect from the side of Team SMG. But what do you think is the last pick for Team Blacklist? Would it be a Diggy?
They can be the ones to pick up the Minotaur actually.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a way to kind of protect your Claude anyways.
Yep.
It fits the profile of what Renejay wants to play with. It's a combination of both the sustain, the Ubistrat, as well as setup.
Well, having the Minotaur into the consideration and also the Diggy, do not forget that there is an honor.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
An honor.
Mr. Bacarse.
It is
Come
an honor.
on! The Hitman. Is this the second Tigreal of all
It is.
M5?
It is.
Make it like Kiboy. How about it?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, so Tigreal does have the passive for addition. It's like it's technically an Antikyras, right? It's literally just Antikyras.
But how will you deal with all of these crowd control heroes from South Blacklist?
You just dodge it and counter it with the Valentina, and no counters at all from both teams.
Nope, there's very little, how do I say, interaction.
Yep.
They all just want to do their thing.
Well, let's have a favorite, all of us, from the draft.
Okay, my favorite is Renejay,
Yeah.
the Hitman.
Okay.
Forever.
And for you, Wolf.
Definitely. You know, at least for me, right? The basic foundation of MOBA, any kind of MOBA, how do you win a game? Have more CC. The team with more stuns wins the game.
You stop your opponent from doing. That's it. You take away their capability to can. Game one between Blacklist International and Team SMG is on its way. Looking at these early rotations. Oh, it's a mirrored start.
Yep.
A world champion.
Oh,
a
there's the
previous
reset.
Oh, not.
No reset, Renejay? Come on. I don't
on.
believe it. Are you?
Yeah.
He knows. He respects Stormy's damage. I mean, look at him now. He got chunked.
Yeah, he leaves in B for now. He leaves in B for now. But a world champion, a previous world champion up against a wild card winner. This is a really good match here.
Yep.
Both of them have a lot to defend. Either Blacklist to say like, and also to commit to this message they sent earlier on that they are not here to mess around, and SMG to prove that this wild card was a second opportunity that can make them winners.
What I am curious about is that which hero will you copy if you are Stormy?
Oh.
Obviously, it's very tempting to go for the
Tigreal?
implosion.
You got
right?
the FS, though. You got the FS.
But yes, exactly. I think the FS might have the better, I would say, might have the better effect, right?
Yeah. FS is great. Implosion is great. FS is better than great.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was
How
smooth.
about the BD, the Blazing Duet? Hell no.
That's pretty bad. You're
It's
just
pretty bad.
You're desperate. You're clearing waves with that.
Yeah, it's worse than bad.
Yeah, it's worse than bad.
Let's not make a song about that.
Yeah. Well, on the top lane side, I think that Claude here will have, I'm not going to say the best time of his life, but there's no pressure whatsoever from Team SMG so far, and the pressure should be from Renejay having that Tigreal, having that resetting ability, and also looking at the mid lane, he's trying to get level 4 just before he hits that turtle fight. It's going to be a turtle level 4, it's not going to be a level 4. Both junglers, no level 4.
Sasha with the pull. Stormy putting out some damage, picking up the black shoes, looking smooth, coming in from the back. Oheb goes first blood onto the last Kage. Sensui confirms it. A lot of damage coming in. The Hitman has to back off. There's some delayed damage. It's about to get popped. He does not survive. Lord Smooth gets his way. Yue very low. Black shoes on out. Sasha gets taken out by the big old bonk. And Smooth surviving with the BOS. Yue lives. It's a bloody engage, ending with Blacklist up by 1,000 gold.
And absolutely a disastrous fight for Team SMG. Even though it looked like they were in command of it, they lost just because of the sustain coming out from Blacklist International. The stun coming out from Renejay just perfectly timed. And also, you can see usage of the Lilia baiting them out. Obviously, also, you can see Sensui baiting them out as well. And the biggest part of this is Oheb got a gold.
Well,
gold lane kill.
He's 1k ahead in gold, and I don't know what triggered that. Was it the turtle? Was it something else? But Claude having a lead in terms of the gold, an early game against the Beatrix, that's the problem.
That just doesn't happen, and you're right. It makes me wonder what went down there.
Yep.
And it was off camera, so it wasn't the turtle. It wasn't the extra damage. It wasn't the shields that made the difference. Must have been positioning.
Maybe the time, because Sasa died one time?
Yep.
You know, that
That was a 1v1.
That's what
Yeah,
it
so
was.
was it.
Yeah, that's
And
what
the
it
first
was.
blood gold as well. And not only that, look at Oheb already getting 2 lanes of minions at 3 minutes.
Oh, it's the classic
Oh, my
double
goodness.
lane.
That's a
He's
problem.
Barreling on forward. It's a 5-6, man.
Man, if you're Team SMG, you might be wondering, we should have gotten the Minotaur at this point. The Cho will not be enough against the Cho.
No! Mano Miko! He gets clapped. 3 big dudes.
Ooh!
Oh no, even Stormy! Quick hold double kill for Sensui there, leading up to a turtle in 10.
Sensui is now fed.
Yep. And what did we say about the #1 rules of MOBA? More stuns, easier around. You can see that the Lilia, or at least I say it was the Valentina, not able to run away even after having so much mobility of the Valentina just because of the implosion
What?
of stuns.
Two-man final slash, the answer.
Okay.
The penalty zone and the way of the dragon, but there's not much going on for Team SMG for them to capitalize. Sensui keeping his retribution in check, takes that second turtle.
I'm going in for an invade on that orange buff, but before that, Team SMG feel paralyzed. They cannot move not an inch with the crowd control, with not being able to move an inch, having that Fredrin, Arlet, also not to mention the Tigreal himself, and they cannot even move smoothly because Yue is on that slow down effect, having the Lilia.
What I'm looking at Team SMG is that they are getting forced to utilize their ultimates without being the best timing of the usage. For example, they use the Way of the Dragon in combination with the Tigreal ultimate without any follow-up from any of their members, and it's because of Edward's positioning forcing them out. Team SMG just can't establish themselves. They cannot find their center of gravity. That's why they are wasting their ultimates.
Is that a death bush? Oh, it's not a death bush, but there's a conceal. Are they going to take Sasa out?
Oh.
Oh,
How about this though? Edward gets clapped, caught by 3. Retribution set in. Decimates. Saksa finds his man. Now it's their turn. Looking for 1. Here comes the cavalry. 3 respond. Stormy at half health. Stealing away the black shoes. They're still going. Saksha dashing on out. They disengage.
Smart play coming out from Smooth actually to mirror Edward and the retribution usage. After they force the flicker, I think that is a positive trade for Team SMG. And guess what? The turtle is 54 seconds away from responding when the fight happened, so the retribution usage wasn't even punished.
It was all according to plan.
Exactly. Smooth making the plays. I love the macro, and he's even able to push down the bottom lane.
Actually, what's remarkable here for me is that the gold lead is not that big, even though we know that Blacklist are now in the driver's seat. They are now taking care of everything all around the map, yet 1.5k, that's not called a lead, at least on my perspective.
Look at this. Miko helping set up this turtle. The last one could be 50-50. Team SMG first to the scene. 4 members roaming around. Make that 5. From down south, Stormy still with the black shoes. Massive pull by Saksha. Turtle approaching half health. Look at all the damage laid down. Renejay less than half health here. Smooth coming in. Implosion. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Blacks International owning everything. Turtle take 1. Saksha backing off. Miko way deep behind enemy territory. Not exactly where you want to be.
Oh my goodness, Renejay with that play. And also, Team SMG, again, they went back to their problems earlier on. They were forced to utilize their ultimates way too early. I understand why Smooth popped his ultimate, but the fact that he was in a bad position, just as we commended his positioning, his macro overall, he needs to make sure that his ultimate, the penalty zone, is going to be utilized properly. Otherwise, Team SMG will lose a lot of their team fight.
Are they falling because of the pressure from the audience? Because all I can hear now
Look
are
at
cheering.
that, beautiful.
Wow. Wonderful execution there from Renejay.
For a second, since Tigreal isn't exactly in the meta yet, a part of my brain said, what's going on? Why are they all getting sucked? It's all right.
It's a Tigreal.
Exactly. The flicker play coming out from Renejay.
Happened so fast.
It is. Or there's the Hitman genes we're seeing from his days, glory days when he was playing the XP lane.
He just knows how to make big plays.
Yeah, that's right.
It's in his DNA, man.
Exactly.
He knows how to make hits is what I'm trying to say.
That's right.
12, sad boy, come on.
Miko.
He's way in too deep. Miko
What a bad play.
dashing on through to no avail.
A wasted flicker. I would say a wasted flicker.
Yes.
Whoa. Renejay, get the implosion. No one home. The clapback, the punish. Sasa gets a kill.
Ooh, what a dodge as
Final
well.
slash spent. Oh, but wait. We see Blacklist trying to clap back. At least they're keeping up the pace.
Remembering my studies, I think that SMG, whenever they lost early game, it's so hard for them to recover. SMG's weakest point is recovery from a dominant early game.
Success level 11, Sinsu is level 13. That's a massive difference of EXP.
Huge.
Which kind of makes me think that Team SMG might not be able to take the Lord. They have to turn. They have to go for heroes first. And that's a big problem because, again, Renejay has been deadly. Fortunately for them, though, they also have Smooth with the ultimate, with the flicker. Renejay does have the flicker, so that's one thing that they have to do. Also think about Stormy copying the Lilia instead of our prescription, going in for the implosion or the final slash.
I mean, in the heat of battle, sometimes you just need something, right?
Yep.
It allows for him at least to get into this mindset of, if I'm in too deep, I can protect myself, re-engage, and then go again. But that's not exactly what they need. Oh, and here we go. That's what I'm saying. Stormy needed to protect himself, could not do it. Now with how fast Blacklist International is going. Smooth, Berlo has to back off. Miko gets kicked up.
Look at the minimap.
Oheb gets down, but now Edward Edward gets traded out, 2 for 1. But OHEB has been doing work. There's a push, and now the Lord up next.
You can add upon that a Lord given to Team Blacklist International on a golden platinum. Even some turrets Team Blacklist are dominating since early game.
Wonderful trade for Blacklist International. They got 2 heroes, they got 2 turrets, including the one in the mid lane, and then they also get the Lord in exchange for one death, which was onto Edward.
OHEB! Point blank, blazing duet takes one down. Stormy is out for the count. OHEB though shut down. Saksha looked for the BMI. Says nothing comes for free, son.
I think I can blame myself for that because I was about to say that OHEB is 2 items ahead from Sasa, but yeah, he falls down.
But you didn't.
I didn't, yeah, but now I did.
It's Saksha's fault.
Oh, yeah.
That's his own doing.
It's actually his own doing. Like them taking care of the BMI. They actually went for the BMI. Stormy had to copy the ultimate camera from OHEB. I think that he should have popped it earlier, because that means that they will have at least extra shields. But this is what it is. They were able to punish OHEB. Anyway,
Saksha down to a 5th of his health. Oh, survives, uses the iframe, does not get clapped. And Sensui knows you got away this time.
Yeah, he knows that he's having his moments, recalls, emotes, do whatever you want. It's also mind game. The strategy also goes for the favor of Team Blacklist. Blacklist might finish really early.
The benefit of this is, for Blacklist, is that they're winning the macro battle as well.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
They're forcing it. Sensui able to dash out, you were saying.
Yeah. The macro of Blacklist is just immaculate. They're even able to get the purple buff, take it away from Team SMG. There's really no recovery plan for Saxa at this point. The Lord will respond in 79 seconds, and I'm pretty sure that Sensui will still have the level advantage because Saxa being level 13 at this point and him losing all of the jungle creeps, Team SMG will not find a way for Saxa to recover. So again, that's the conundrum for Team SMG. They don't have the advantage in the turtle fight, so what they need, the Lord fight I mean, so what they need to do is to turn on to heroes. But Blacklist are dotting their I's and crossing their T's.
I've also heard earlier on today that Blacklist International, when they are ahead, they don't play around, they don't mess around. Whenever there's an opportunity, they always go for the take. And so far, Team SMG will go to the defense duties, to defending their own inhibitor turrets. No waves are gonna be allowed to pass through the mid lane. All lanes are free. Team Blacklist wanna increase that gap of gold, and Team SMG are right now suffocating from that remarkable draft with really high crowd control, also potential at the late game, scaling that hero up, OHEB with that 413 KDA, everything, all the odds go for the side of Team Blacklist International.
What's good news for Team SMG is they have one presence of mind. They know that they can't force fights, and I think they have an inkling of what Wolf is talking about, that they should turn. And the second bit of good news is they have the kit to turn. Yes. They can really ruin heroes that are off position. They can force them to go off position, and they can snowball from there. Again, it's not like the Decimate loses out on scaling. It still deals the damage it needs to deal.
Yep. And you can also say that for the Beatrix. There will come a time where the Beatrix is going to be a very strong hero, and there's a lot of ways to combo that up. They have the Tears ultimate, they have the Way of the Dragon to set up for the barrage. Well, it's not a barrage, it's the rage coming out from
we didn't see that.
The spells of Sasa. That's right.
Both of them like wasted this, let's say a final slash of their own.
I only saw one, but I didn't.
No, one final slash, but also the first kill from Mortis, so like almost 2 final slashes.
One of them is an ult, so
yeah.
We'll go from there. Lord here, under half health, Smooth
very
put
low.
down to a 3rd as well. He's gonna have to recover, gonna have to heal. And there's a BMI spent. OHEB needs to check where he goes. He knows that Saksha is a great assassin, knows how to find their targets.
Dance around.
Bottom lane, not taken care of. Team SMG making the call.
Oh, the reset!
They're gonna set Sasa. There's the reset. Amazing dance.
Oh,
Conceal play from Renejay. He's making the call. We're going in. DPZ by Smooth. We're out. Nico spots the Lord. It's down to a 10th, a 12th, a 20th. Sensui with the secure. Spending the retribution. Securing Blacklist's inevitable late game.
A masterclass coming out from Blacklist International once again. They know that Team SMG will have to take care of the bottom lane. They reset. They found Saxa. The conceal play Kind of zoned out Saxa as well as Stormy, even Smurth, even forcing the penalty zone. And with those two big ultimates and the positioning of Saxa compromised, Blacklist International just bursted the Lord with all of their might. And it was, I would say, a checkmate from Blacklist International.
It always looks scary, for me at least, it always looks scary when you see a Tigreal, rather seeing a Tigreal with a conceal coming in with all these people behind him. Blacklist International, at a certain point, they didn't even need to engage, they just need to poke or like to make SMG back off from that low place. Team SMG right now to the defense. They have the Beatrix. They can do some defense, but it's gonna be so hard.
Top lane inhibitor already taken down. Bottom lane at half health. Mid up next on the docket. Skills getting spent to be able to crack on through. Mid has fallen. Lord still standing. And all of Blacklist are here. Watch the Hitman. Check him. He has his ult. He has his flicker. Edward already spent his. Miko gets popped this time around. A big penalty zone. Oh, have answers with a blazing duet. Saksha is down. It's 3 men defending for Malaysia. And the base goes like that. Blacklist International taking game 1.
The crystal is down and everything fell apart for Team SMG. What a first game, what a dominating game. Team Blacklist International started strong, finished also strong.
Well, the start was immaculate from all of the players of Blacklist International. May I remind you that OHIP won the duel up top against Sasa, getting the first blood.